Good morning, Instructor Austin and the rest of the class. This is my hokey pitch, which will be covering Project 2, understanding and explaining how a character of your choosing is a rhetorical superhero. For Project 2, we were tasked with analyzing the persuasive performance of a character of our choosing, who could be referred to as a rhetorical superhero. When I heard this prompt for this essay, I knew I had to find something revolving around Michael Scott, the regional manager of Dunder Mifflin in the TV show The Office. This is because of the memories I had of watching the show while growing up and the joy that Michael's behaviors brought me. The clip I found for this essay took place in a Chili's where Michael used several rhetorical strategies like kairos, logos, and pathos to convince Christian, a potential customer, to use Dunder Mifflin's paper. In the actual essay, I analyzed why and how Michael was using each of these strategies to convince Christian. On another note, this essay taught me that rhetorical strategies can be powerful tools when used correctly. Also, from this example, I can conclude that if you're not looking specifically for rhetorical strategies, it's easy to miss them subconsciously, which proves their effectiveness. I figured this out because of the amount of times it took watching this clip to find most of the rhetorical strategies that Michael actually used. This project enhanced my ability to understand, reflect, and analyze rhetorical situations, including the clip I chose. For this project, scouring the internet for a clip of my favorite character using these rhetorical devices was not easy. This expanded my way of researching for very specific things like this clip. For example, instead of looking up something like Michael Scott rhetorical devices, I would use a specific search like Michael Scott using his position for his own benefit. It took several attempts from this thinking to eventually find the perfect clip. This project also made me realize that if I were to succeed in a class like this, I would have to step up my game and start working on projects before it's too late, which I definitely will implement next semester in English 1106. This brings up the things I wish I could have done differently if I was given the opportunity. Other than time management, like every other freshman, I would have to go with my actual analysis of the rhetorical situation. I could have chosen more than one clip of Michael to strengthen my point, and I could have added some character development, including how he gained the skill set required to effectively use these strategies. Additionally, I could have analyzed each of the points I did in more detail and explained more of the why and not the how of why the rhetorical devices were used. And that is it. Thank you all for listening to my presentation.